Welcome in, everybody, well, to a very late train wreck. I know I'm late by like an hour. And I have a reason for that. Simply put, I lost track of time. I was on my phone, right? And I see it's like getting close to 5 o'clock, right? So it's like, okay, well, I'll just scroll here for a little bit longer, and then I'll get on. I'll get ready for the stream. I got up to go reheat my dinner, right? I get up, so I'm throwing everything in the microwave, toasting some garlic bread. I decided to look at my phone again. 7:15. So, and then I realized, oh, so like it had been like 2 hours passed without me noticing. I don't know how that happened. I'm a little unclear as to how it happened, but it happened. And well, better late than never, as they always say, but might not apply in this case here. May not apply. Because again, we are now at episode 40 of No.1 Sentai Gozyu-dan, and as the title of the stream suggests, Sumino has been full-on replaced. Like, not like, oh, another character is like, Oto's gonna take the mantle up, or like they'll write a new character. No, they just wholesale recast Sumino. So, it is someone who has been in Sentai previously. The yellow Sentai from Dawn Brothers, to be precise. So, that, in and of itself, is an interesting casting. She does bear some similarity, but not all, but some similarity to Maya, who was the previous actress. And it's a really ballsy move to pull with only possibly 10 episodes remaining. So, I think it's better for us, rather than, you know, like, what do you call it? I forget. What is it called? Rather than chew the chaff, I think it's called. Bite the chaff, something like that. Rather than, like, have our initial bants where we talk for a little bit, I think it's just better to see, because I feel like there's really nothing I can say that will do this any justice. Because as it stands right now, it's been a myriad of things that have alienated the Gozyu-dan audience, right? And like it, and if I let myself ramble, it's gonna be a whole diatribe about how Sentai is going out not with a bang but a whimper. You know, like, I'm going to avoid that. So let's just see what the new actress for Sumino does. Let's see how she gets on, as it were. So let's go ahead and head over to the cinema. Let's go ahead and see what is up. All right, let's go ahead and get this on screen. All right. So here we are. No.1 Sentai Gozyu-dan, episode 40. We are almost at the end. We are almost at the end. And thank God we're almost at the end. So, without further ado, let us proceed with the No.1 Sentai Gozyu-dan, episode 40. Here we go.
ホエールと関本プロデューサーの密着番組、結局ナンバーワン取れたのかな。え、私が誰かって？スミノよ、名探偵市川スミノ。実は最近までかなりハードな潜入調査をしてて、手がそう
The voice is
ある問題が起きちゃって。
The voice is a little off.
手がそうだ。潜入調査のために変えてもらったこの顔と声。
Oh, okay, they explained it.
戻らないんだけど、ね、どうなってんの？手がそうだ。無視するな。
手がソード様診察中。対応不可。
Okay, at least he came in with a fucking explanation.
でもその顔も見慣れてきたし、僕はそのままでもいいと思うけど。
やだ、あんたもそう思う？私もこの美人。
Oh, Jesus. And now you're like you're trying to explain it away now.
まあ僕の美貌にはかなわない。
Now you're trying to explain it away. You're trying to explain it away now. Like you gave us a good reason. You gave us a good reason. You gave us a good reason as to why her face and voice are different. You gave us a damn good reason and then tried to explain it away. What the fuck? What is this bullshit? I shouldn't be surprised at this point. I genuinely should not be surprised at this point, but here I am. Here I am. I am somehow genuinely surprised. I am somehow genuinely surprised. I don't know why. I'm just genuinely surprised. Why am I? I'm not. Like, this is literally like ass pull 101. Like, we're just gonna explain this away. Like, okay, we'll give you a reason and then make it be of no consequence. Why? Like, okay, I made an example of this last week, like they did with Beetleborgs. Like I made that example with Joe. But my God, just explain it away like it has no real consequence. Like, just make it feel as Oh man. Oh, now you're definitely insulting the viewer's intelligence. Don't do that. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
ってなんか妙に暗くねえか。
え
？Okay, we're in a haunted house.
おはよう。ユーテが店に来たらすでにこうなっていたらしい。
You can tell this was meant to be. You can tell this was meant to be. What do you call it? This was meant to be, at the very least, an early November episode.
取れないんだよ。
葵とこれに
この不可思議な現象、おそらく。
Is it?
やっぱりだ。君の睨んだ通り、街全体もお化け屋敷みたいになっちゃってるよ。
This was definitely supposed to be an early November episode.
また連絡する。ということは僕たちの出番だな。ホエルチ。
そうだ。俺店番しといてやるよ。特別にタダでいいぜ。
こんな状況でやってくるお客様がいるとは思えん。ノーアンを探すにはお前の鼻が頼りだ。行くぞ。
Why are we making Hoeru a coward now? Why are we doing this? So terrifying. Ribbon laps at haunted houses. God.
ここだ。多分ここにノーワンが。
なんだ二代目。ずいぶん腰が引けてんじゃねえか。
あこんなとこ開けてもなんとも。
Ah, man, I hope the. I honestly hope someone, maybe not now, but in the future, tracks down the original footage. There's no way they would destroy the original footage, right?
お化け屋敷。街をめちゃくちゃにしたのは君だね。
戻して欲しければこの屋敷を突破することだ。ここは
I'm just.
私の最高傑作、今まで出られた者はいない。今世紀ナンバーワンの恐怖を味わえ。ギッギッギッ。
やっぱりそうなるよね。よし、これでペア決めよ。
ずいぶん用意がいいな。
私お化け屋敷大好きなの。音、視覚。
Okay, we're just never gonna acknowledge it again. Okay. Fuck.
へえ、究極のエンタメか。
Uh-oh. I think he's gonna misinterpret that.
確かによくできてる。こうして見ると面白いもんだね。
ああ人怖がらせるために作られたもん面白いわけねえだろ。いや俺は怖くねえけど。
あれ
My guy.
ないんだ。
My guy, you're freaking about. You're freaking out.
賛成した
God damn it, Hoedu.
お化け屋敷は走っちゃダメだよ。
All right. That actually is a callback, I think. I think Sumino, like, they did not like a full-on plot with a haunted house, but like Sumino was in a haunted house at one point, and she liked it. I remember that, so at least that's a callback. But wait, what?
失礼な。まだピンピンしとるわ。
God, why? What is this? I wonder which ones they already that they left in from the original footage, and which ones did they like reshoot?
どこかではぐれちゃった。そうなんすか。それより、このお化け屋敷、全然怖くないね。本当に人を怖がらせたいならさ、もっと簡単なやり方があるよね。
God, this ribbon bitch is just like,
どこ？
nah.
君は確か。
Wait, what?
リクオ様。
よく会うね。どうしてここに？
とある用があって。
Okay, so
妹と一緒に来たのですが。
okay. So they have to, like, he has to reveal, like, she's gonna find out that he is Gozyu in this episode, right? Because we can't keep stringing that along for the rest of the show. Like, you need to reveal that shit.
ブーケと申します。
大丈夫だよ、ブーケちゃん。さあ、一緒に行こう。
Like, we can't keep stringing on that plot line, right? You gotta end it, man. She needs to know. Like, there's no way she's still oblivious.
あの時はごめんね。前に会った時、せっかくお祭りに誘ってくれたのに、ずっと気になってて。
そんな。謝らなければいけないのは私の方です。実は最近妹にかかりきりで、推し活がおざなりに。
Ah, man, just.
僕は人を笑顔にするのが仕事だよ。だからブーケちゃんが幸せなら それでいい。もっともたまには思い出してほしいけどね。
もちろんです。
I'm just like, she's gotta find out eventually. We're literally almost near the end of the series. That's one of the few, well, many
ブーケちゃん、
plot lines that they haven't tied up.
これは
最も簡単に人を恐怖させる方法、それはこのお化け屋敷は殺戮の館に
Okay, that's kind of dark.
なるほど。随分安易な方針変更だ。
Oh wait, does Rico not know? Okay, that makes
だから
sense.
ここは襲われないみたいだね。
Hmm.
ブーケちゃん、ごめん
I
ちょっと事情が変わ
I
った。
was so focused
これ
on Buke not knowing that Rico was Gozyu Wolf. It didn't occur to me that Gozyu Wolf, that Rico doesn't know that Buke works for the Brydens.
リコ様。
Like that never occurred to me. I've been watching this show for 40 episodes. That never occurred to me once.
野蛮な入れ知恵をしたのは君かな。
すっごい人間たちがピーピー泣いてるの。本当ラブい。
がっかりだよ。せっかくいいお化け屋敷だったのに。勝負だ。僕たちが君のお化け屋敷を超えてみせる。
How do you... Yeah, like, come on. Let's tie up some plot lines here, my guy. Let's tie up some plot lines, please. I'm begging you.
予想通り。
We are already... Yeah.
みんな聞こえる？
What do you mean we are
お
already?
客様第一で行こう。一組目、お子さんがいる。優しめでね。
Oh, for fuck's sake.
いやさかはい。
ありがとう。怖いけどちょっと楽しい。
二組目、こっちは怖いの得意そうな若者だ。
キレキレブレテ
Okay, that's funny.
全然怖くないって
やるじゃねえか、小さ。
腑に落ちん。
I don't get it. Wait, they even got the old guy in for the reshoots. What the fuck?
ところであんたなんで俺にしたの？
いやだってえいよ
いやさか
They just like, okay, let's not.
100年いるお化けたちと共に。
Oh, great. Here we go. I might need to mute this. I might need to mute this. Hold on.
怖い人も怖がらせるお化けもみんなリコーニストにしてあげる。
Okay, I gotta mute that. That's an insert, and I don't want to get copyrighted. Ah, but man, like again, it's just back to the same shit. Like filler. No. What's the word? No stakes. We're back to filler. Like it's another episode. It's another filler episode when you should be thinking about wrapping up. What are we doing here? It's just why? Like I'm just like I am at a loss for words, man. Like we are I swear they're probably gonna this season's probably gonna end on a non-finish. Like if they are truly
ばかりはいられません。リボンちゃんを探しに行かなくちゃ。
like for real, like it feels like we're just
エンタメで僕が負けるわけにはいかない。一人一人の笑顔
it just doesn't I can't
リアリティと没入感で
I can't Are they actually gonna pull a decade and like end the series in a movie? Because if they do that, at that point you've just insulted everyone, even more than you've already had. Okay, so we're never gonna end that plot line. And we're muting because there's another insert. Yeah, God, I hate that I have to mute, but there's so many inserts in this episode, and I don't want to get copyrighted. I am just angry. I am, you know what? I'm not even angry. Like, I know this is gonna sound super cliche. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Y'all got like 10 episodes to fucking fix shit. And y'all got like 10 episodes to fix shit. And right now, y'all are not giving me hope. Y'all ain't giving me hope for shit. And so, like, right now, this is just, there's no consequence. There's none. None whatsoever. So, like, what are the stakes? What are the consequences? We should be starting to get to the wrap-up. But as it stands, we don't have any true, real villains. Like, the Brydens don't even feel like villains. They just all feel like comedy relief. It just, what are we even doing here? You know? This just feels so pointless. You know? Like, I want this to be, like, I really want to hope that they'll wrap it up nicely, but my hope has turned to despair. I'm not expecting anything good to come from this. Is it still playing the insert? Oh no, still going. Still going. Okay, that was CGI'd in, I think. That was CGI'd in, I think. Of course it goes. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're back.
偉そうにいい加減めんどくさいんだよいい子ちゃんのふりすんだもんよしなめんなリボンだけにリッパー
Like, are we trying to establish Ribbon as the final boss? Because if I'm not.
君はみんなを傷つける残念だけど終わりだ
Wait, we're already killing her off? What? Wow, really introduce a new character to not make her shit? Hey, there's our guy. There's Fire Candle. This, wow, nothing, there is nothing in this show of consequence, man.
番ラブいものもう持ってたんだ。姉ちゃんもういいよ。ごめんね、ダメな妹で。
Why? Like, really, there's no fucking substance here, man.
あげる。
I hate this. I hate this.
私のスペシャルラブマーク似合うといいな。姉ちゃん。ダメ。言ってはダメです。
This, like, normally when a character dies this way in Toku, it should be, like, hits you. But to me, this just feels empty. This feels like an empty fucking gesture. You literally introduced this character and literally killed her off within a span of several episodes. Oh, wait a minute. We're about to find out. Oh, there. Okay, we're tying that in. We're tying that in. Thank you. Finally.
Yuki ちゃん、君はまさか。
Yep. There we go. There we go. Okay, maybe there was a point. Maybe there was a point. It makes this moment actually feel more. Okay, you know what? I'm not mad anymore. I'm not mad anymore. I'm not mad no more. Hyperventilating. Hyperventilating. She's about to go ballistic. Oh god. There it goes. Okay, you know what? I'm not mad anymore. There was a point. Okay, there was a fucking point. I'm good. I'm good. It made the bitch. Oh my god. You know what? I give him credit. That was well done. That was well done. The conflict in her mind is now happening. The final. Okay. Okay. Okay, it looks like next. Okay, we're wrapping up the last No One. Okay, we're about to tell an end story here. Okay, I get you. I get you. I get you. Okay, you know what? You know what? Not even mad anymore. Not even mad. And I'll tell you why. I thought that was an empty gesture. I really thought it was. Because you introduce this character with no point, and then you kill her off with no point. I jumped the gun on that one. So the fact that now we see that it's out in the open, they both know that they're on opposite sides. They both know now they're on opposite sides. So adding now the weight of Ribbon's death being at the hands of Rikuo to that makes her crash out all the more fucking valid. We have added some goddamn stakes to these final episodes. There are stakes now. Bouquet is going in for the kill. She's not going to forgive him, and she's not going to forgive the Gozyujis for the death of her sister. There are stakes now. This episode was to set up stakes, despite it being a filler arc. They set up stakes. So you know what? Not even mad. Maybe they have their heads back in the game, but I'm not willing to call it just yet. Okay? I need to see some absolute god tier storytelling happening in the coming weeks. I need to see it before I can say that they're back on top. You know what I mean? Which I want to believe with these reshoots, they've realized that possibly what they had isn't going to work. They might have realized it and gone back to the drawing board for those episodes. I'm not going to put money on it, but I'd like to believe maybe this is the eternal optimist in me. Maybe this is the eternal optimist in me. But I'd love to believe that they realized that what they had maybe wouldn't have been enough to make up for everything and possibly went back to the drawing board and start to fix shit. I don't know if that's the case. We're going to see in the coming weeks. But if they actually pulled that out of their ass and it fucking worked, then that means I'm not giving this writing team enough credit. That was clever. Okay? You introduced a character just so she could die, just to give Bouquet ammunition. And if that's the case, I'm not going to like start glazing the writers for this, but y'all had me fooled. Y'all had me fooled. I thought you were just going to filler your way to the end. You had just added stakes. You just added stakes to this. So now you got 10 episodes, maybe even less, to try to get everyone back on top for the finale. Because here's the thing. Right now, if you're ending the way you currently are now, this show is literally going to be a black stain on the Sentai legacy, and people will point to this as to why Sentai was canceled. So you got 10 episodes to try to get your ass back in the game and try to end on a somewhat spectacular note, which may be asking too much, but you got to put they got to put their all into this. They got to put their all into this to redeem themselves, because otherwise Gozyu-dan will be pointed at as the reason why we no longer have Super Sentai. Obviously, it was other reasons, but people will look back on Power Rangers and Super Sentai, and Gozyu-dan will be to blame for it all coming crashing down. And they don't want that. You don't want that. I don't know if they don't want that, but we don't want that. You need to send Sentai off on a goddamn good note. You made waves here with this writing decision. You made some waves there. You ain't got me back just yet. But bravo on that creative decision. Bravo. You have now added some goddamn stakes, and it may, I don't know if it will, but it may finally add some goddamn weight to the Brighton's actions. And by the looks of it, Takejun's also appearing again. So, yeah. You know what? I'm content. I'm not happy. I'm not mad. I'm just content. That was a pretty damn satisfying good outro. That was a pretty damn good way to end it by telling me that, okay, you at least somewhat care about the storytelling. Now, again, I'm not confident that they'll keep this up, but we will see next week. Right now, you have my attention, Gozyu-dan. Do something with it. That's all I ask. You have our attention. Do something with it. On that note, that's going to do it for the number one Sentai Gozyu-dan this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I was very critical throughout, but pleasantly surprised by the ending. But we'll see if they can capitalize on that momentum. And as far as I've seen with the writing for Gozyu-dan, when it comes to actually hitting story points, they nail it in short bursts. So we could be seeing something manifest here. I don't know, but depending on if they can like end this series on a damn good note, at least Sentai will not have ended with a whimper. As long as you can end this shit on a bang, we're cooking. All right? Cement the legacy of Super Sentai. Do something good here. All right? On that note, that's going to do it for the number one Sentai Gozyu-dan. I will see you guys next week to see if the writers can dig themselves out of the mess they've made. But we'll see next week. And of course, I'll also see you next Saturday for the Kamen Rider Zetsudan, where we have genuine enjoyment over there. But until then, I will see you guys next time. I am Callsign Henshin, your favorite mercenary, coming to you live from the year 2025, reminding you that the future is in your hands and your hands alone. Only you can seize it. So seize the day, seize the means, and by all means, seize the future. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!
The devil lay in the distance. He's in your stead. I stole my soul years ago, so I could be rich. Yesterday seems so far away. With my back against the bricks and the devil in your city.